Hi YouTube, this is Cheryl. Just wanted to give you an update on my progress here. Wednesday I went to my pre-op tests and exams. That was a fun day. It started at 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't think we got home till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to fast from 10 o'clock the night before, and they didn't say on my paperwork that it included no liquids, but I thought ahead and I didn't have anything to drink after 10 o'clock either. And my first appointment was for ultrasound. They checked my gallbladder. My second appointment was for an upper GI. Barium. Had a good group though that made it not so bad. The doctor was kind of funny because I don't know. I'm sure some of you have had the upper GI in your testing. They give you some kind of small amount of liquid that, like almost like Alka-Seltzer, and they tell you not to burp no matter what. And after he got so far, I asked him if I could burp yet, and he said, no, and he looked at the clock, he said, not till 9:30, and it was 9 o'clock or something at 9 at the time. I told him, I'll explode! So they all got a laugh out of that. And let's see, from there, I went to Central Lab and had blood drawn. They took out 5 tubes. They left me a little. I asked them once I got there, did I have to fast for this? And she said, no. But I had asked at the front desk, and the gal claimed she didn't know that I'd have to call my doctor. And I thought, you got the computer in front of you. Too bad they don't teach them how to use them. Let's see. So anyway, because nobody could tell me, I just didn't drink or eat anything till after that lab test, which was okay. I mean, I only had to wait another 45 minutes, so I crocheted while I was sitting and waiting and talking to my husband. Let's see. After the lab, I had health screening, which was basically a physical and letting me know what all needed to be, what I needed to know, what they needed to know, check my heart and lungs, and took my blood pressure and took my temperature. Blood pressure was really good. It was 112/62. While I was in there, the gal, as I was leaving, I said something about, no, I got nothing going on until 1 o'clock when I have to go get pre-registered for the hospital. So she checked my schedule real quick, which was a really good thing she did, because they changed my schedule. They now had me down to see my doctor, Dr. Wingert, at 11:45, and then Kelly at 12 o'clock. And if she wouldn't have looked, I would have missed them, because on my schedule, which they sent to me in the mail, said they were like 1:45 and 2 o'clock or something like that. So anyway, I went across the hall, and it turned out at check-in, I asked them about it, and they said, well, they changed it on as a Monday. I said, well, they didn't notify me. Nobody called, nobody left a message, nobody did anything. So luck was on my side, and I didn't miss meeting with my surgeon. Got crumbs on my shelf. Happens when you eat. So that was done, and then by the time we got out of there, I went and pre-registered for the hospital, and then we had about an hour or two in between that and my next appointment, which was at 2:15. So we went out to our van and sat with our dog, Casey, and she laid on my lap and went to sleep. And we didn't leave her in the car the whole time. Gary went out a couple of times and took her for a walk and had something to drink and eat and all that. So at 2 o'clock we went back in and I had my pulmonary test done. And if I could do it over again, I wouldn't have done it the same way, because in the parking lot for the clinic, where we were parked was downhill, so I had to walk from the second row from the end in the parking lot all the way up to the clinic doors, and I was so out of breath. And we get into the pulmonary unit, and I'm sitting there trying to catch my breath, and I'm thinking, I hope this is one time they let me sit here for a couple of minutes so that I can catch my breath again. Got about 5 minutes, and then I got taken in, and that didn't take very long. Hopefully I didn't have any problems with that, but the gal was really nice, and we had a few laughs. When I was meeting with my surgeon, I found out that he doesn't require the pre-op liquid diet, but I'm still going to do it anyway. And I also found out that I have gallstones, so they're going to remove my gallbladder at the same time. Yay! Was surprised that I had gallstones, but can't see in there, so I don't know. What else? The only thing that worries me about surgery is that when I had my artificial hip done 15 years ago, I had a blood clot. And that was my left hip, and that down in my outside of my left leg, down by my ankle, I had a blood clot. So that always that always worries me. So keep your fingers crossed that nothing happens with that. And I do tend to bleed a little more excessively than I should. Happened a couple of times with having babies. I had C-sections. And although nothing, happened really badly about it, but just bled a little more than I should have. With my hip replacement, I ended up getting blood transfusions too, so that was due to losing a little more blood than they expected me to, but they prepare for that anyway. My surgery date is October 11th. I'm supposed to be there at 5:30 in the morning. For 2 days prior to my surgery date, I have to bathe and shampoo with an antibacterial soap. And he even wants me to use Listerine. Let's see, anything else? Sorry about my last video where it cut off. I don't know what happened, and I didn't feel like reviewing it and editing it or fixing it or any of the above. So I just had told you about having a small victory, because I had bought a spring jacket, and I used to have to lift it up to the smallest part of my body, which is supposed to be my waist. I don't think I have a waist, really. And now I can zip it without moving it, and I have room to move it around. There's room. The jacket moves freely, whereas before it was like sausage in a casing. I guess I'm gonna end this now, and hopefully it doesn't cut anything out. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Best of luck to everybody that's having surgery in the next couple of days. Those who've had surgery, speedy recovery. Love you all. Bye.